In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a will in Pennsylvania. I'll walk you through step by step on how to create a will in Pennsylvania, what happens if you don't have one, and do you need a lawyer to make a will in Pennsylvania? So by the end of this video, you'll be able to confidently create your very own will in Pennsylvania. And by the way, if you ever feel like you need help creating a will, then I recommend you reach out to people from lawdepot.com. They are professionals and they will be able to help you. For your convenience, I'm going to leave a link to their website down in the description of this video. And with that in mind, let's get right into it. Why should I make a will in Pennsylvania? A will, often called a last will and testament, is a legal document that allows you to distribute your property, specify who should inherit your property, whether it's money, real estate, or sentimental items. Appoint a guardian. Choose a guardian to care for your minor children in case of your passing. Name an executor. Designate a trusted person to ensure that the terms of your will are carried out. Manage property for minors. Appoint someone to manage property left to minor children. Steps to create a will in Pennsylvania. Creating a will in Pennsylvania involves several straightforward steps. Number 1. Decide what property to include in your will. Make a list of the assets and belongings you want to distribute in your will. Step number 2. Decide who will inherit your property. Determine who should receive your property and specify their shares. Step number 3. Choose an executor. Select someone you trust to handle your estate and ensure your wishes are carried out. Step number 4. Choose a guardian for your children. If you have minor children, designate a guardian who will take care of them if necessary. Step number 5. Choose someone to manage children's property. Appoint a responsible person to manage any property or assets left to your minor children. Step number 6. Make your will. Draft your will specifying your wishes for property distribution, guardianship, and other important matters. Step number 7. Sign your will in front of witnesses. To finalize your will, you must sign it in the presence of witnesses. While witnesses aren't required by law, they may be necessary during probate. Consider making your will self-proving to expedite probate by signing it in front of 2 witnesses and a notary. Step number 8. Store your will safely. Keep your will in a secure location such as a safe or with a trusted individual. Ensure your executor knows where to find it. What happens if I don't have a will? If you pass away without a will in Pennsylvania, your property will be distributed according to the state's intestacy laws. Typically, your closest relatives such as your spouse and children will inherit your property. If you have no surviving relatives, the state may take possession of your assets. Do I need a lawyer to make a will in Pennsylvania? No, you don't need a lawyer to create a will in Pennsylvania. You can make your own will using a reliable online platform like Law Depot. However, consulting an attorney may be wise in certain situations, such as when you anticipate a contested will or wish to disinherit a spouse. Law Depot's will-making products provide guidance on when to seek legal advice. What are the requirements for making a will in Pennsylvania? To create a valid will in Pennsylvania, you must be an individual 18 years of age or older, be of sound mind. Your will must be on physical paper, not in digital or electronic form. You can type and print your will using a computer or a typewriter. Do I need to have my will notarized? No, Pennsylvania does not require you to notarize your will for it to be considered legal. However, you can choose to make your will self-proving by signing it in front of 2 witnesses and a notary. This can expedite the probate process. Should my will name an executor? Yes, it's advisable to name an executor in your will. An executor is responsible for ensuring that your wishes as outlined in your will are carried out. If you don't appoint an executor, the probate court will select someone to handle your estate. Can I revoke or change my will? In Pennsylvania, you have the freedom to revoke or amend your will at any time. You can do so by burning, tearing, canceling, obliterating, or destroying your will with the intent to revoke it, ordering someone else to destroy your will in front of you and 2 other witnesses, making a written document that revokes your old will following the same formalities used to create the original will. If you marry after creating your will, your spouse will inherit according to the law unless your will provides for different terms or acknowledges your intention to marry. In case of divorce or a court determining the illegitimacy of your marriage, Pennsylvania law automatically revokes any provisions in your will that benefit your former spouse. Unless you will explicitly state otherwise, this rule applies. Can I make a digital or electronic will? Currently, Pennsylvania does not allow for digital or electronic wills. A valid will in the state must be on physical paper. However, the laws may change in the future, so it's essential to stay informed about any updates in the legality of electronic wills in Pennsylvania. In conclusion, creating a will in Pennsylvania is a crucial step in securing your family's future and ensuring your assets are distributed as you wish. Whether you choose to make your will online or seek legal assistance, following these simple steps can help you create a valid and legally binding will to protect your loved ones and your legacy. And don't forget that if you feel like you need help creating a will, then I recommend you reach out to people from lawdepot.com because they are professionals and they will be able to help you. For your convenience, I'm going to leave a link to their website down in the description of this video. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.